Hello and welcome to Let's Play Super Monkey Ball. In the last episode, we finished up the party games, and in this episode, we're going to play some mini games, starting with Monkey Billiards. We're going to play versus mode. Tournament mode is just versus mode, but you play multiple games. We're only going to play one game. And for this mini game, I like to play as Mimi. Oh, that's right, we have to have an opponent. Other Mimi. Number of sets, that's fine. So this is Monkey Billiards. It's billiards. I don't play billiards. I have no idea how any of this... I mean, I know how it works. The rules are easy enough, but we've already covered how I don't really know anything about angles, so... Honestly, I think the person who gets to go first is whoever gets closer to the center line. But, I mean... Part of the fun of this for me is, like, sometimes I'll play entire games where my rule is I have to just start wherever they put me and I have to go for the full power. I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to kind of try. But I'm warning you now, I am not good at billiards. In real life, I really don't play billiards. I don't play pool. I don't play any of that stuff. But that doesn't matter because the point of Monkey Billiards is not to win billiards. The point is to knock monkeys into other monkeys and watch them fly. At least that's what the point is for me. This in Monkey Target, let's just go for full power, just to give you an example of what I can just like sit here and do for a while. This and Monkey Pinball, Monkey Target are what my friends and I like the most. Also, this music is awesome. You just heard a click there? I have no idea. We got one in. I have no idea what makes that happen. I think if something's considered like a difficult enough shot, it clicks, but I have no clue. Alright, we might as well kind of go over the rules of billiards as we look to be... Well, I don't even want to say that we're losing because the rules of billiards are different than that. It's not based on points. So, there are 9 balls. Billiards is different from pool. I don't actually really know the rules. But I think pool is where you can... One team is stripes and one is solid, and you can only knock your ball into the hole. Billiards is different, or at least this version of billiards is different. I actually couldn't tell you what the real billiards is like and if this is accurate to it. But I'm trying to see if there's a way that I can knock that thing in. Like, not really. But the point of Monkey Billiards is you want to be the one to knock the 9 ball into a hole. I think that's a foul. You're not supposed to get the white ball in. White ball is the cue ball. If you knock the cue ball in, then your opponent gets to place the ball wherever they want. Also, if you foul... What is he doing? That was a perfect shot that was landed. I mean, he got it anyway, but that was a perfect straight shot right there. But if you foul and you also got a ball in, the ball actually gets put back where it was. So your goal is to... What is he doing with all this crazy stuff? Your goal is to be the person to knock the 9 ball into the hole. You can only aim for the ball whose turn it is. The turns go in consecutive... Oh, God. The turns go in consecutive number order. So, like, if I gotta make sure I hit the red ball and not the orange ball. That was a bad shot. It wasn't going to go in, but I didn't want to foul, because if you hit the wrong ball, you foul, and then your opponent can put the ball where they want. So you have to go in numerical order. If you hit a ball that isn't the ball you're going for before you hit the correct ball, that's considered a foul. However, if you hit the correct ball and it knocks a different ball into a pocket, then that's fine. That's considered fair. There might be a scoring system. Oh, it would be cool if I could knock the 9 ball in, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, I don't think I can make that happen. Can I get a normal shot, please? Here. You can, like, put spin on it, so I'm rotating the control stick and, like, that little dot is moving. I don't know what that does, if we're being totally honest. I've never messed around with that. I don't know how that works. But if you hit a different ball into the hole with the ball that you're supposed to be hitting, then that counts. I don't know if there's, like, points. There might be. But you win if you knock the 9 ball into the hole, whether that be through some sort of combination shot or by playing through the game and being the one to knock it in. As you can see, I am not very good at this. There are ways to be good at billiards. Watching real billiards players, especially trick billiards, is absolutely unreal. But I am not that kind of person. Although I do know the rule is, even if you can't get a good shot, if you can mess your opponent up, and then you should do that. Let's see. I am very close to just, like, doing that thing where I like to just hit it max power and see what happens. Can I get in there? Yeah, it's not really gonna do much for me, but I can at least, yeah. Oh. Yeah, I mean, what else can I say? I'm not good at this mode. The really fun thing is if you break, which is when you, like, they're all together and you break. What are you doing? You had a perfect, okay. If you break and the 9-ball goes in, you win. I think that's called a break ace. There's a few different, like, fancy shots you can get. I don't think I'm gonna sit here long enough to see if somebody can get them. There's the combination shot, which you already saw, which is when you hit the correct ball and it hits another ball and knocks it into the pocket. There's a kiss shot, which I think is when you hit the ball, it knocks into a different ball and then goes in the hole. And then I think if you, like I said, the break ace, I think is when you break and the 9-ball goes in. There might be more, but I think that's it. I don't know why the computer is obsessed with doing these crazy angled shots when there are clear shots already available. In fact, that might have set me up in a good position. I have it set for 3 games. I don't know if I'm going to actually play all 3. Just because this takes a long time, and you've seen it, you kind of get the point. We'll see. Maybe what I'll do is I'll play 2 sets, and I'll do the second set with the special rule that I do, and just see what happens. Ugh, I set him up real well there. What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, it'll probably work, but you didn't have to go through all that work. I have no idea what the computer is doing. I usually play with real... Well, actually, that's not true. I do play with the computer sometimes just by myself. Alright. Ugh, I don't... Can I do some sort of weird angle thing here? Let's see. Maybe. I'll try. Nah. Ooh! Oh, never mind! Never mind! I got it! Alright! So we went through a pretty conventional game and just got the 9-ball in when it was supposed to go in. And you get some nice little banana fireworks. I'm gonna play one more game. If it goes fast enough, maybe I'll play 2 more, but let's see if we can maybe win in a more unconventional way. Alright, so we got 1 pocket in on the break. The advantage to getting balls in when you break is that the game is shorter, basically. You have less work to do to have to try to get the 9-ball in. Well, let's see if I was right. Did they put the one... No, okay, they don't put the 1 ball back. Never mind. I was wrong about that. You can just sort of go up over the balls. It doesn't let you stay. Like, you can't go on top of it. I'm going for what? The 3 ball? Is that the 3? What number is that? 3. Okay, and then that looks like it'll go right in. Alright, so it looks like I'm actually trying for this one. I'll give this game one more solid try. Like a real attempt. Ugh. Angles are bad for this. And then for the 3rd round, I'll just try to go full power for everything and see what happens. I think that's a pretty good thing to do. Ooh, that actually worked! Wow. With enough practice, I'm sure I could just sort of intuit my way through this stuff, but, like, intellectually and, like, mathematically, I could not tell you what's going to happen. I can sort of, at this point, just because I've played the game a lot, I can sort of feel where certain things are gonna go, but I can't process through the angles. Oh man, that should have been a good shot. Oh well. But they set me up in not so great. I wonder if I can, like, do something fancy here. Nope. I think there was probably a way to make that work, but my brain just doesn't really fully wrap around it. If anybody here is actually really good at billiards, I'm sure they're all laughing at me now. Oh, Okay. The computer is still insisting on doing these crazy angled shots that don't work out for them. We're going for 5. And then 6 is right over here, so that sets me up pretty well for 6, too. Ooh, that's lucky. That doesn't always happen. Is this good for 5? Yeah. Not that I'm guaranteed to stay in the same place for 6, but let's see. Alright! Actually doing pretty well. Not that any of this matters, because this is just making it so that the 9 ball become a target faster. It looks like this is not going to be an unconventional win. What are you doing? What was that? What was that? Unfortunately, when it starts getting down to very few balls left on the table, especially when you're only going for the 9 ball, it can take a while to make anything happen. Okay? And it's not a foul. Because when there's lots of balls, you can, like, have them knock into each other and make crazy stuff happen that way. See, if I just did this right now, you can see I'm actually hitting the 9 ball, and that would be a foul. So I have to align a little differently. I think the computer is set up to always give you, like, the most straightforward shot. Is this set up well? It kind of is. Let's see if I can make this work. Right in, come on. Oh, that was bad. Okay. Ah! Oh no! Oh, don't do that. Don't ever do what I just did. Never foul when you're trying to get the 9 ball. I'm speechless. Why? It still worked, but why? If she fouls, well, she didn't. If she fouls, they would have taken the ball out. That actually would not have counted as a win. What was the purpose of that? Excuse me, I need a little something to drink. Alright. That's actually fine, because now I get to break. So you can choose where you go. In a vertical line, you don't get to choose, like, your positioning. And the only purpose of a break shot for me is to go as hard as possible and just see what happens. I don't care about strategy at this point. This is more fun. Yes! Break ace! I got it! I told you guys there's more unconventional ways of winning. Yes! Oh, I'm so happy I got that on camera. Woohoo! I won! I won! Look at that circle of bananas. Woohoo! Alright, so they do keep track of your stats, it just doesn't really affect the end goal, the end result. Alright, so I won! Me and my friends always like Mimi because we always said it sounds like she's saying cookie. Woohoo! I will try to play around a little bit, see if I can get some footage of a kiss shot, because I think we saw a combination shot, we saw the break ace. I'll see if I can get a kiss shot. If I can, I'll insert footage in at the end. If there's nothing there, just assume I couldn't get it after a while and I just didn't feel like sitting there trying to make it happen anymore. Alright, so that is it for Monkey Billiards. Let's see, do I get to put a score in? Or is it just a win? No, it's just a win-loss. Alright, thank you very much for watching this episode of Super Monkey Ball, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode for some monkey bowling. Bye-bye!